Hello and welcome to gskptv, also known as Georgia Sunflower, Kansas Peach, where we do reviews on movies, TV, books, life, funny stuff, all of it. This is a place where we can all learn from one another. I learn from you, you learn from me. Today's subject is going to be very much a serious subject. If you haven't heard about it, we're going to discuss it today. First, I want to say hello to all my peach trees and sunflower seeds. I want to thank you for joining me. Of course, like I always say, I can't do this without you. To all my new subscribers, thank you for joining me here on gskptv, also known as Georgia Sunflower, Kansas Peach. June 10, I believe, 2025. Let me know. I'll get it wrong, so y'all have to keep me in line. June 10, 2026. Again, thank you for joining me here on gskptv. Now, before we go any further, again, thank you for joining me. We are celebrating Juneteenth this month. I hope you have a safe and happy June. To all the birthdays, all the Junebug birthdays, happy birthday to you. This is very, very touchy. And if you've watched me, you know that I'm rather blunt. I cut right to the chase. There's no fluff and circumstance and pomp and stance or whatever and all that kind of crap. I'm just going to tell you exactly how and what I feel about certain things. And in this case, I am definitely siding with the Anthony family. And the reason why I say that is because this has been unfair and unjust. This could have simply been avoided. Okay, first let me give you my whatever the word is. You know what I am trying to say, synopsis about, not actually that. Let me just give you my notes on this trial. Okay, now the incident happened April 2nd, 2025 at a high school track meet at David Kukendall Stadium in Frisco, Texas. Keep in mind there are no cameras or recording devices allowed in the courtroom. It is said, starting the trial, that the witnesses are already given conflicting testimonies. It is also being said that the death of Austin Metcalf was premeditated. There is video footage that is not being shown, as well as cell phone footage of the incident. Hunter is not being called, which is the twin brother, to testify, and that's because he is lying. Hunter, has given several different stories. The courts are using edited and grained video and photos to try and make this young black boy a monster. Now, let's not pretend that this trial has nothing to do with race. because it most definitely does. It is said that the jury is made up of three Asian women, just as the Chow man is cleared of killing a 14-year-old black boy, a woman of color, whatever that means, no African Americans, and the rest are all white men. Okay? Now, the prosecution is absolutely trying to make Carmelo the aggressor. They are also so concerned with a 3-inch pocket knife. I carry one of those every day. I carry a knife every day. Now, it has been proven that Austin was the actual aggressor because he initially pushed Carmelo. It has also been said that Metcalf was the school bully. According to persons who have seen the actual footage, they are saying that Carmelo was jumped by several people and sustained some injuries. From what I have seen concerning this trial so far, they are definitely trying to make Austin an angel, but this is only the beginning. Information is being withheld. It is being said that Austin's father is tampering with witnesses in the court. The black journalists have been harassed for their reporting of this case. We have also learned that the judge is connected to the Metcalfs, as well as the DA and the prosecutor. We will stay informed to learn the outcome of this case, hoping that true and real justice is served. Let's keep Carmelo Anthony's family in prayer because this could end badly for another young black man. A recent example would be the Chow trial. The owner of a store shot and killed a 14-year-old black boy for 2 waters that he didn't take, as he was accused of. An adult Asian man and his son, the owners of the store, ran and chased the child down and shot him in the back. And the owner of the store was found not guilty of murder. This man has a reputation of shooting at black people without consequence. This has got to stop. We deserve justice for both of these children and all of those that have been wrongly killed before them. And it has just been recently said that they sentenced this child to 35 years yesterday, and he is in prison today. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. And you all tried to sit up here and pretend
guilty of murder after 3 hours of deliberation.
That there is no such thing
competitor in 2025. He was accused of bringing a knife to the competition and
there's no racism. You're right. There was no racism when that grown man ran over that baby in that truck. And he didn't get a minute, not a day. There wasn't any racism when that white woman shot that black boy that was talking so bad about black folks. She didn't get... Go play, Kodak. Go play. Excuse me. Go play. There was no racism there either. There was no racism when Rittenhouse there was no racism. There was no racism when that man child that I just spoke of that got off on killing a 14-year-old boy. Yeah, that wasn't racism. Just like it's not racism now. This child got 35 years for defending himself. And what's killing me is these coon niggas sitting around talking about he shouldn't have had a knife. I got a knife right now. Every time I go out this door, I have some kind of weapon. Every time. Not every other time, not maybe a time, but every time. For reasons just like this. Now, this boy was expected to let this, I'm just going to say, let this peckerwood push him around. He wasn't supposed to protect himself. Oh, he could have ran. He could have left. He could have done this. That Metcalf boy could have kept his goddamn hands to himself. That's what could have happened. That Metcalf boy could have minded his own business. Nobody made him head chief to guard the tent. Both Hunter and Austin could have minded their own business. And none of this would have happened. All they had to do was keep their hands to themselves, and none of this would have happened. The Metcalfs don't own no tent. They wasn't running no tent. That was not their tent. They didn't have any business saying anything to him, let alone putting their hands on him. I don't care if he lightly pushed or slightly pushed or almost pushed or looked like he didn't have, that Austin boy did not have any business putting his hands on somebody else's child. That's what the old folks tell you. You keep your hands off of other people's children. You ain't got no children. So you keep your hands off of other people's children. It's sad that there is a video that clearly shows Metcalf and his friends surrounding and jumping on Anthony. But they get to the courthouse and they show up with some old messy, grainy film, and now you can't see them. And there are witnesses saying that they have seen the video, but those are black people. There are no African Americans on the jury. And the 3 that were going to participate, they were removed immediately. The prosecutor and the judge and the DA all know the Metcalf family. There are photos that are not doctored that are being circulated. How about allegedly? This is the fastest trial I've ever seen in my life. Within days, they have sentenced this boy to 35 years and put him in prison. He was just sentenced yesterday, and he is in prison today. And you mean to tell me that this was a fair and just trial? You're going to sit here and lie in the black community's face. And then you're going to allow for these racist Peckerwoods to say derogatory things about Anthony Carmelo because he protected himself from this Peckerwood trash. Because this was most definitely self-defense. He didn't have to run. He didn't have to do nothing. What needed to be done was that Austin boy, him and Hunter Metcalf, should have kept their hands to themselves. But see, they got the hats brought to them. And now they want to sit up and be so innocent. And it was, and all the witnesses were Metcalf's friends who had been coerced, allegedly. Now, don't get me wrong. I am the kind of person for what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. Now, if he had just went in that tent and went to cutting and acting a fool, then hey, he deserves every 35-minute year, whatever it is, he would deserve that. But that boy didn't do that. It said he was called over to the tent. There's video footage where the Metcalfs and their friends was planning on how they were going to jump on him. And did. And Lord knows if it had been me and I felt as if my life was threatened in that capacity, several people trying to do me harm, I would have done the same thing. And you would have too. But I know you holy white folks. Oh no, you would have talked it out. You would have walked away. We would have found a solution. Yeah, and your solution, which it has always been, is to bring hurt and harm to us. And then got the nerve, the gall to call somebody a savage. And no group of people is more vile and hateful and disgusting as you. This is a prime example. The Chow trial. And you don't care no more about the Chinese than you do us. Or Japanese or Asian or whatever. And now they running around trying to talk trash. And the head of y'all administration was just talking about how they eat cats and dogs. But then you want to sit up and try to challenge us to not to come into our dog. You wouldn't have no business if we didn't come into your thorn. You hate us so much that you can't stay out of our face. You hate us so much that you can't keep us out of your mouth. And if we separate ourselves from you, you come over and destroy what we've built. Because we can live very well without you. And you know it. You know, at the beginning of this term, there was talk of segregation. Remember that? But then what would you have to talk about? But then who would you have to abuse and mistreat? And who would you have to do this kind of stuff to? Whose children would you mistreat? And for you black people that are living and working so hard to be accepted by them, this is what you want. This is what you want. This is who you want to be accepted and love. Love everybody and love and we together. And 400 years and you still don't understand that they don't care about you? But you won't stay out of their faces to save your own lives. And I know a lot of people won't like this, but I'm sorry, it's the truth. It's evident. I didn't make the rules. I didn't make this up. Your own administration tells you. This is not something I've made. I didn't start this. It's been 400 years of this. I'm not the beginning of it. Since they brought us here. And y'all do everything in your power to stay in their presence. And they do everything in their power to let you know we do not want you in our presence unless it's in a subservient position. beneath them. And you niggas still don't get it. You still don't get it. And it's sad that our children, male and female, are being sacrificed for their agenda. And you keep running your ass up in their face. You won't go sit your ass down for nothing and stay out of their face. This is heartbreaking to me. Because this could be your son. This could be your brother. Your nephew. Your uncle. Your aunt. Your sister, because they don't care about gender. Simply because of the color of your skin. And then every time you look up, you trying to invite them to the picnic. Again, I'm not prejudiced, but I ain't stupid either. Like I always say, love the individual. It's the individual that loves you, not the group. I wouldn't care what color the individual is that loves me. I don't care. But the fact still remains that the majority are just as soon see you dead than to look at you. And you young people better stop listening to this crap about it ain't no racism and it ain't no colorism and it ain't no this and it ain't. This is evident that it is. Because that boy didn't deserve 35 years for protecting himself. Because if it had been the other way around, two black boys, one white boy, and the white boy killed somebody, it would have definitely been self-defense. But since this black boy killed a white boy, this boy had a 3.7 GPA. Carmelo Anthony did. Both of his parents were home, a nurse and a financial something another. Nice home, beautiful family. He'd never been in trouble. But Austin and what's his name, Hunter and them, they done been in trouble several times. They have a record. Drug use, domestic violence, all of it. But not in Carmelo Anthony's family. But of course, they're painting him as the monster. Y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up and stay out of them white folks' face. Mind your own business. Your black business. Love who you want to love. No, love who loves you. Love who loves you. And I'm here to tell you, these people don't love you. These people do not love you. Their leader tells you. And you still want to play stupid games and win stupid prizes. Hopefully this young man, because it said that he has already filed his appeal, and hopefully this man gets an attorney that's going to do something for him, because whoever that Dennis Edwards or whatever his name was, that Peckerwood wasn't trying to help that boy. He was working with the prosecution. All he did was take them folks' money. And this child is facing 35 years in prison. Yeah, it's too bad Austin died, but Austin should have kept his hands to himself. Austin should have went and got somebody to tell Anthony he had not to be in that tent. That was not his job. But see, that was him being a bully. And now, sorry to say, Anthony valued his own life more than he did Metcalf's. Which was only right. So you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this. Comment, like, subscribe. Tell me what you think. Please be respectful. I'm sure there's people out there that totally disagree with me, and that's all well and good. But right is right and wrong is wrong. And that young man was protecting himself from a crowd of white folks. Again, I want to thank you for joining me here on gskptv, also known as Georgia Sunflower, Kansas Peach, where we do reviews on movies, TV, books, life, current events. All of it we covered. I hope you enjoyed today's broadcast. As I always say, wear your mask, wash your hands. We got the hantavirus, a little bit of E. coli, all kind of Ebola, all. Lord Jesus, we have to watch out for one another. We have to stay safe. We have to be safe. You guys, please take care of yourselves. As I always say, again, thank you for joining me. I am my brother's keeper. I love you.